Welcome back to the boggy fields of Perthshire. So, I'm back out, I'm back on my new permission, the medieval fort site and neighbouring medieval village. You saw the photographs of the crop marks in my beautiful CGI reconstruction. I'll probably pop that back up again just now. And it's just me today. The ground's actually here in this field seems to still be quite frozen. Top 3 inches is okay, but then it feels pretty hard. You can see this field here is very boggy, and looking at the aerial pictures for crop marks, it looks like there was a pond at this point right here, which is why I'm drawn to this field. But unfortunately, as you can see, part of it is quite badly flooded. But we'll give it a go and see how we get on. So we've gone with the XP Deus 2 as usual, program 3, which is sensitive full tones. Is that what it's called? I think it is. Right, we'll soon find out. Let's see how we get on. I just wanted to add a little note here to say that I've actually shot this video over 2 different days and over 2 different sites. I did think that I'd done an introduction when I went to the new fields, but when I've just started to do the editing, I realise I haven't, so I don't want people to get confused. So, it's basically 2 days detecting 2 different sites, all stitched together, but still some great finds. First signal in the first couple of minutes. It's a weak 67, 68, maybe a little bit of copper, maybe a little bit of lead. Might be, hopefully it's going to be in that top bit of soil, because it's rock hard underneath. Obviously, because this used to be a pond, it's saturated underground. I think it's in the hard stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in that. Right, I'm going to have to turn you off and see if I can get this open. We've got a problem. The ground is rock hard. It's in amongst the bottom there, and that is rock solid underneath there, so I'm going to have to give up on that one, come back and do it another time. Okay, we've got a problem with this field, which is if it's not going to be in the top 3 inches, I think it's going to be undiggable because the ground is still rock hard. Got myself a little bullet casing, looks like a 2-2. So yeah, first diggable signal is a bullet case. Oh well. A bit of a sketchy 58, and thankfully it was in the top 3 inches, so we've got something round. I don't think it's going to be a coin though. 58 seems too low. Surely it's going to be a button, and it is a button. Bit of gold though. We've got a bit of gold, and look, I remembered to bring my brush. But you know, I left the house, and you know what I forgot? I forgot my spade. I don't know what is going on with my brain at the moment. But, so it's going to be one of these ones that will say on the back something like pure gold guild. And there may well be a maker somewhere on the back. A name of a maker. They're often Bond Street of London. But it looks like a plain variety. Let's give it a wee rub-a-dub. Yep, I think so. Quite a chunky button though, quite fat. So would have been gold gilded, and date wise, well, you can see You can see and sons. Get the bendy thumb, bring it to life. Firmin, Firmin and Sons Limited. We're going to get a location. Is it going to be London? It is. Oh, it's the Strand. The Strand, London. So there you go, Firmins and Son, the Strand of London. So, not Bond Street, but the Strand. And date-wise, I'm guessing probably late George III period, 1800s, 1820s, something like that. But it's a find. This one sounds pretty sweet. '72, '73. It could be a bit of copper, could be a bit of lead. I hope it's not too deep, or we're not going to be able to dig it out. Right, please be in amongst that. Yes! Okay, we're out. Let's get the... Oh, can't even get my spade to stick in the ground far enough. Right, this is going to be a bit messy. The soil's very gloopy. Oh, there's something there and it's round. Ugh. Let's get the pinpointer out the way. It's round, right there. Look at that. Oh, we have, oh, bit of lead, I think. Yep, it's a bit of lead, maybe a button or a hem weight or something. It's definitely circular. Oh, it's got a cross on it. It's got a cross on it. Could be a little token. And look what I remembered to bring today. Ha ha ha! Right, time for the reveal. Oh, you beauty. Look at that. It's like a hammered coin almost, isn't it? That is a little lead token of some description. Ending on the back. Probably shouldn't wet it too much. It's kind of disintegrating a little bit. Right. I'll give this a wee clean up off camera and get right back to you. Well, that is a nice find. I really like that. It's kind of crumbly. You can see it's just sort of fallen off at the edge there. But it's some sort of moulded coin or hammered, not coin, but token. It's the word I'm looking for. I think the edge is about to fall off as well. But yeah, it's kind of, it looks just like a hammered coin with the 4 quarters and the dot, albeit single dots rather than 3 or 4 or stars. But could that be medieval? I think it's going to be certainly 300 plus years old. Could it be 500? Could it be 800? Let me know in the comments below, but that is a good sign. It could be a tally or a token. So sometimes these would pass as currency, sometimes they were used for trade, sometimes they were used for counting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This one's a faint 62. 58, 62, 57, well, that's a bit jumpy. It might be deep, and if it is, I don't think I'll be able to dig it, so I'll get back to you in a sec. Well, that was lucky. It's in the top few inches, because the ground's particularly rock hard here, but it's sounding better now it's out, and I think it's just something small rather than being deep. Ugh. I think we're in here. We are. Oh, no, that's straw. Oh, it's not in there. We're in here. Ah, I think we've got a little pistol shot. I think we do. Oh, this is going to be a messy day's digging today. And that is Yep, definitely. It's a little pistol shot from a little handgun. See, it's got a big impact there on that side, so it's clearly been fired and hit something, and otherwise circular in shape. So maybe relating to the famous 1651 siege and the destruction of the village and the castle. Who knows? I've had to move away from that part of the field, unfortunately, because it's just too badly frozen still. This bit's been ploughed more recently and is in pretty good digging capabilities. And look at that for a crop mark down below. Look at the stain there. You think there's been something going on there? It definitely looks like it. And the stream runs down this right hand side and then turns to the left where that big tree is in the corner there, and then it heads along the bottom of the field. So I think I'm going to go down there and we'll have a look and see what we can find. Oh, and I got this. It's a great big lump of lead. It's been something at some point, no idea what, but came through as a 78. It's quite shallow and gave an ear-blowing signal, but who knows, maybe a sign of the occupation that used to be here. With the exception of some background iron and coke, I'm really surprised how quiet this field is. It's been 20 minutes without a signal until now. 57, 56, hopefully easier digging. Oh, brilliant. Thank God for that. Could well be a button, to be honest. It's out. It is out. Right, do this without getting my knees dirty. What's that there? That looks like it, and it is it. But what is it? It looks tubular. It's a little bit of lead pipe. A lead pipe. Back in the old days, people had no idea how toxic lead was. They were using it for everything. Making cutlery from it, making bowls from it, making drinking cups from it, you name it. And more importantly, water pipes. Some people reckon the downfall of the Roman Empire was lead poisoning. But it's a find. Well, you wait 20 minutes for a signal, you get a bit of lead right there, and then right here. Sounds a lot better. 83, 84, dare I say, maybe a coin? If it is, it could be on its edge because it doesn't sound amazing. Well, we're out. Soil's like Detectorist all over again. Sticking to everything. Look at the state of my shoes, my wellies. Oh. Did I dig in the right place? Oh no, it's doing that stupid thing again that it does. Ugh. Don't know why it does that. Oh, for goodness sake. It is there somewhere. What is going on? What's there? I saw something green. There it is. There it is. God, what a faff that was. What a faff. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Sometimes this pinpointer has a mind of its own. I think we could have a coin, or it could be a button. Oh, nearly fell over. It's quite thin. It's a coin. Look, there is a person. Oh, that's in pretty good condition. I think it's George II. Looking to the left hand side. Got 2 coins of him yesterday off this field or the neighbouring field. So we need to just let time do its thing now. So I don't want to wet it. I just want it to dry out, and then I'll give it the bendy thumb treatment. So I'll get back to you in 5 minutes because I'm sure you don't want to sit and watch a coin dry. Okay, transformation time. I'm hoping this one's going to be a good one, so I've held off doing any rubbing until you get here. So, start with the back. And I think we're going to get a few letters. We just turn around, get out of the wind. Suddenly got a lot colder. It's only 5 or 6 degrees today. But at least it's not freezing cold and snowy. Right, that's the back. So you can just make out Britannia. There's our head, there's our bust, and there's our sort of, I always say it looks a bit like a ball gown. And you can see the letters Britannia going around the side there. Britannia, or words to that effect. Does Britannia get 2 T's or 1? Can't remember. Anyway, in fact it might be 2 N's. Anyway, right, other side. Oh, it's already got a bit of a polish when we're doing the reverse, but you can see it is in pretty good condition for a George II. There you go, even better. So you can practically make out everything. Georgius 11 Rex, George II, King. And you can see a very prominent bust looking to the left with his little tassels. And he was on the throne from about 1727 until 1760. He famously sent his son, the Duke of Cumberland, the Butcher Cumberland, north in 1746 to deal with the Jacobites. Bonnie Prince Charlie and his 6,500 strong Jacobite army, and they were massacred at the Battle of Culloden, the 16th of April 1746, and that was the end of the Jacobites. George II unleashed what today would be called genocide on the Highlands to break the clan systems, to break support for the Jacobite cause, the Stuarts. And the Highlands suffered horrifically. And then even worse was to follow when the Highland clearances began round about 1750, and they continued all the way through for over 100 years. People forcibly often removed from the land. Over 1 million people basically kicked out of Scotland. Horrific. All by their very same king and sovereign. Right, enough of my waffling. Let's see what else there is to have. This one is a little bit scratchy. 72, 73. It's maybe something small or shallow. One or the other. And it's shallow, which is good. But look at the state of these shoes. Right. Oh, there's a wee glimpse of... it's a wee bit of aluminium. Damn it. I was a little bit premature with calling it aluminium, because I think it's actually silver. Look at that. Look at that. I think it is a needle, possibly. It's got a hole in the end. You see the wee hole there? It looks like it's actually someone's tried to put another hole in it, but it doesn't look like it's gone all the way through. But that is, I think, silver. That is sharp. You could stab yourself on that easily. And see this end, it's actually almost like a blade. You could cut yourself with that. But I think that that might be silver. And it's definitely not a shard. It's been rounded. I can feel how smooth the edges are. It's not like a piece of, farm machinery or something. This is a little tactile piece. It sits quite nicely in the hand. And I wonder if it is some kind of either cosmetic implement for your nails or your teeth, or it's for working cloth or sewing, stitching. It's just strange, this end here. It's almost like a flattened blade. I mean, that is razor sharp. So could it be for cutting? Is it some sort of cosmetic for doing your nails? I mean, I don't know. Any guesses on that? And more importantly, could it be medieval? Could it be old? Let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Sorry, I thought I'd pressed record, but I hadn't. Anyway, I got a 67. Thought it was maybe going to be a bit of lead, and it is a bit of lead. But I think we might have another token. We just get my water bottle out. I think we do. Looks exactly the same as the last one, and it is. It's got a cross. Well, it's only it's got 4 circles, but one of them isn't very well imprinted. Plain on the back. So there you go. 2 lead seals. Where's my other lead seal? Just see if it looks the same. Well, it's not a lead seal, is it? It's a lead token, I think. There we go. There you go. So there's the 2 of them. Pretty similar. A cross and 4 circles. So again, let me know in the comments what you think that might be age-wise. Hopefully medieval. I just went and got another one. It's a bit smaller, but it's pretty much exactly the same design. Look at that, 4 dots and a cross, 100%, exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's a bit flaky. Maybe won't wet that anymore. Plain on the back, yep. A couple of scratches, but I think that's just from rattling about in the field. Brilliant. Okay, let me compare this with the other ones. Okay, here's the 3 of them all together. Sorry, I dropped that one. But there you go. That is the 3 lead tokens. Look at that. Who knows? They could be hundreds and hundreds of years old. I'd be interested to know what sort of age you think they could be. Could they be medieval? It's a little hoard. It's not the kind of hoard that I was expecting, but still, it is 3 interesting little lead tokens. Maybe part of gaming tokens, some sort of game? I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments below. I don't want to get myself too excited, but I might have just found something really interesting. Just out the corner of my eye, right there, while I was walking along, I spotted something that looked a bit strange. Actually, I thought it was a potato because it's perfectly round. Now this is it. It's a stone. But it wasn't facing this way up. It was facing this way up. And look at that. That is a cross. That has to be a cross. And look at the shape of the stone. It's almost perfectly round. Oof, the wind is howling. I think there's a bit of rain coming. That is a cross. %100% that is a cross. Oh, I've actually made it worse. Clean my thumb first. What do you reckon to that? That is some sort of Celtic cross. Any other detail on it? It's a lovely round stone, isn't it? That is interesting. I mean, could that be really old? I can't say I've seen one of them before. Has anyone else seen one of them before? Ugh, covered in mud. Right, I'm going to go off camera for a second. I'm going to dry this out. I'm going to clean my hands. We'll have a closer look at it. Well, what do you think of that? That is a stone cross. Well, not a stone cross, it's a stone with a cross on it. It's got a dot, it's got a dot, it's got a dot, and it's got a dot. Could even be a dot in the middle as well. What the hell is that? It is practically a perfectly round stone. I mean, I thought that was a potato. It was lying like that, and I just saw the top of the cross, and I thought it looked like a mark on it. Now the interesting thing is, see the other side, see there? That is polished smooth. I mean, that is as smooth as a baby's bum. Like it's been rubbed on something, like leather or I don't know, something, but it's so buffed. It is slick as anything. It feels like a bit of ice or something like that. So smooth. Right, what do you think this is? It's losing its definition a bit as it's drying out, but could that be some ancient medieval relic? I've no idea what. If you know, then let me know in the comments. What an idiot. What a total idiot. My coil, the battery is dead on it. I put it on charge last night and it mustn't have been properly engaged. And it's dead. I was going for about 15 minutes thinking, why am I not getting any signal at all? And the control unit is completely fully charged and the coil is dead. Damn it. Damn it. Right, what a time to lose power. I felt like I was on the cusp of getting something amazing. Well, there's what we've had so far. What do you reckon to that? I think that's epic. I think that is fantastic, this thing. I've no idea what it is, but I think that is important. I think that's impressive. I don't know, maybe it's some sort of religious piece that you would touch people with for, I don't know, healing purposes or such like. Any idea? I'd be really interested if one of you is an expert and knows what that could be, but you can also see these 3 lead tokens. I mean, look at this little silver. I don't know if it's a needle or a cosmetic tool, but that is a great few hours. Just gutted because I've got another 2.5 hours worth of daylight left, and I've got to give up and go home. What a nightmare. Right, well, I'll be interested to hear what you all think, so let me know in the comments below. So thank you all for watching. As I say, I'm just over the 8,800 subscribers mark. I'd be grateful if you like what you see and you're not already, then hit the subscribe button. I think 9,000 for New Year is going to be a bit of a push, but you never know. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next dig.